some bar seating. So I was in either half guard or side control, it doesn't matter, right? But I was defending and Steve decides, screw this, I'm gonna go to the negative. Not negative, but I'm gonna over the top. So he goes over the top. His goal is to back up as far as he can and basically put my arms on my face, right? Like get me stuck. Before he can do that, go back for a second. As he goes to the negative side, all the way back to the beginning. I have my hands up and probably even my knee, right? But not right now, you're not my knee. So it's gonna be hard for Steve to just jump to my face. If he does, I'm gonna have my arms in. He wants my arms isolated. So he's gonna probably turn and try to back up. Before you can go to back up, you see people like frame. I'm gonna oblige him. I'm gonna say, great, you turn, you showed me your back. I'm gonna overhook and get as deep as I can. I see a lot of people do this with lapel, and I've tried it more with lapel. I actually don't like the lapel. I like just overhook as deep as I can. I think the reason is because it gets me closer to the hips, I think. So I'm gonna overhook as deep as I can, and also gets me used to doing it no deep. When I do it, I prop up on my elbow. I want to find a good angle so that if Steve pressures into me, or pressure into me, I've got a nice angle for a brace. The problem that I have is that some people are like, squirrely and wily, and as I go do this, they're moving, and I slowly crush my shoulder, and it's just like over time slowly killing me. So I want to get a good brace and get here early. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on my side and start turning, and try to get my bottom leg out. Steve wants to get this bottom leg out too, because when I let go of this bottom leg, he goes to pass. I let go, he takes his leg out, right? No big deal. I'm not going to turn all the way to hit my knees. I'm going to turn just enough to snake my bottom leg out now. As I take that leg out, that hook goes in, and this is kind of awkward arm position. So I replace it, get my grips, and I'm kind of back in that same kick out position, pull him open, put my hook in, get a kick out. So you can do it from side control or the pass. So I'm here, Steve turns on his side. Right away, I'm going to overhook and get up. It's going to be a fight, because once people realize what you're doing, if they know what you're doing, the first time the guy did this to me, I was like, great. No big deal, I'm going to pass the guy's guard and win this tournament. It'd be like a blazing world. I got this big overhook, and I was like, nah, no big deal. Once they realize it, they're going to scoot back, and you're going to have to like prop, and fight, right? Once I get to here, my goal is to pin him to my hips and slowly take my leg out. He's probably not going to insist on keeping the leg there because he wants to get his legs out too, right? So as I'm scooting and he takes his leg out, now it's going to be a battle. He might think like, oh, I've got access to his back. You can see my back. So as he goes to get my back, right, and he comes up to get my back, I'm going to take my leg out, and I'm going to sit back and pull him down with my elbow. So you'll see some people do it. I think Seth, you do it a lot with the grip. Seth does it from the negative side though. From here, I don't really like the grip because I want to have like a big overhook and a lot of control of his hips. From the negative side, it's good to have hips so you can drag him. But from here, I want to do this. Right away, I put my hook in, right? Replace, get my second grip, open him up, and put the hook in. You can do the same thing. I know I've said it 3 times now, but same thing from side control. So I was here and Steve was in side control, but he doesn't. Maybe I've got a brace, and maybe he decides like I'm going to put this arm over. But before he can get a really good north-south control, I'm going to see how he's turning. I'm going to grip and really insist on getting my elbow. Sometimes you got to look away from the guy. Sometimes the person will think like, great, I've got his back, and they'll go for it right away. Sometimes they won't. I'm going to pin him with my elbow. Go ahead and try to back up. I got to pin him with my elbow as tight as I can, like a chicken wing, and I'm going to scoot so I can get my leg out. Keep him pinned the whole time. Don't let him, if he turns, go ahead and turn to you. If he turns, he's going to get your back, right? Because he's got the same, because he can overhook my back now, by the way, right? He can overhook my back now the same way I can overhook his back. So if whoever got here first and whoever's the tightest wins. Because if Steve tries to get my back now, I can lean back and pull him down, which is more along the lines of the negative side. Put my hook in, flare my knee, come up and get it. So it can be when the guy chases you to get your back, or it can be when the guy didn't realize what was coming. And it can be from half guard, and it can be from side control. So it can be a guard recovery from somebody passed, or it can be from half guard. You guys want to see it one more time? Yeah, thanks. So it's here, Steve goes to the opposite side. Right away, I might walk for a second, but right away, up on my elbow, and backward. So I'm almost looking away. Pin him with my elbow, and start trying to free my bottom leg. If he follows me, he's kind of fighting a losing battle because I'm fighting with my elbow and my knee. He's just kind of leaning on me with his hips. So I get here, it's really easy now. I got a lot of posture and I got a lot of hip control. Scoot out, second hook goes, first hook goes in, trade, grips, open, second hook. All right guys, give it a shot. You get that on
Franklin too.
Yeah, same guy, huh?